Welcome back to the Morning Brew on Halloween. It's Friday, everybody, and thanks for watching today. Larry Aarons, along with Greg Mays, who's been gracious enough to co-host this week. I've had a lot of fun with your company this week. Listen, our first guests are here at the table. First of all, Kristen Rottveld is here with Ronald McDonald House Charities. Kristen, good to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me this morning.
Thank you. And Chris Duncanson is the area vice president for Comcast. And you've had quite a week.
It's been a great week. I'm happy to bring good news to New Mexico.
Yeah, the big announcement earlier this week about new jobs coming to town. Some 450 people are going to be hired.
That's right. We're opening a new customer service center here in Albuquerque. It'll be bilingual and handle calls from across the country for our Spanish-speaking customers. So really excited. And
nice.
We'll be posting jobs here soon.
So you'll be hiring.
Yes, we will.
Yeah. Good.
So good news.
Very nice news. That's good to hear. Kristen is executive director for Ronald McDonald House Charities, and it's nice to see a collaboration here. And you guys are teaming up. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so we're here today specifically to talk about United Way. We're in the middle of the campaign season, and it's really an important time for all of us in the nonprofit sector to be out talking about how important it is for folks to give back and how easy it is to do that through United Way.
Good. And Comcast got involved with Ronald McDonald House and United Way in a big way.
That's right. Yeah, I'm really excited. As Kristen said, we're in the middle of our United Way campaign. And since 2001, Comcast and their employees have donated over $55 million in services and money to United Way to benefit organizations like Ronald McDonald House who are doing amazing work in our community. And it's just really exciting. It's a great thing to be part of. And you know, last year, almost 80% of our employees donated, and I don't have the final results for this year yet, but I'm confident it'll be the same. Kristen joined us, spoke to our employees, and really got to talk about the great work that Ronald McDonald House is doing in our community.
That's wonderful. Tell us about some of that. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, so at the Ronald McDonald House, we provide comfort care and a home away from home for families who have children in medical treatment. So when families from throughout New Mexico have to come to Albuquerque to get critical medical care for their kiddos, we make sure they have a place to stay, they have food to eat, just anything that we can do to surround parents with a place of respite and relaxation so they can focus all of their energy on healing their sick kiddo. So we do that through our 30 guest room house, and then we also have 2 Ronald McDonald family rooms, one at UNM Hospital and one at Presbyterian. Wow. And we really couldn't do this work without the support of the community through employees like Chris mentioned earlier. There's so many people who give back through United Way. Our employees also give back. Sadly, our number is a little bit smaller just because we have a smaller number of employees. But I think it's important for us all to invest in the nonprofit organizations that help everyone in our community.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's very good work.
Yeah, and it's exciting for us. This week happens to be our anniversary. So we've been in New Mexico since 1982. So we're celebrating 32 years this week, which has been, so it's an exciting week for us at the Ronald House.
You know, Kristen, I think everybody ought to take a little bit of time out of their busy schedule and go visit the house.
We would love to have them.
And and that's the neat thing. You welcome people to come in and see what you guys are doing. It's so heartwarming, and it's so neat to go there, and you've done it, Chris, and to go in and meet the people, and you know, talk to the families and see what goes on there.
And it's really amazing when you think about, you know, when a child is in the hospital, normally the focus is on the child, but there's a lot left behind with the family, and Ronald McDonald House really takes care of that. And you think about 30 years, I mean, that's thousands and thousands of families that have been affected. It's an amazing organization.
Indeed.
Thank you.
And you have things where employees or groups can come in and cook dinner and things like that. You still do that?
We absolutely do. Every night of the year, we have volunteer groups who come in and make dinner for our families. So it's the greatest gift. We've actually had Comcast come in and do it. But it's a great thing for work groups to do. We have school groups, groups of friends. And after a long day at the hospital, our families come back to the house and there's a homemade meal for them. It's just the greatest gift, and it's so heartwarming, and it's an easy and fun way to volunteer. And we have groups that come in, like I said, every day of the year and make dinner for our families. And so we're really lucky to have a lot of community support.
That's great. How would a group get involved? How would they do something like that?
Just give us a call.
Okay.
Our phone number is 842-8960. You can shoot us an email, log on, just Google Ronald McDonald House Albuquerque, and you can find us. But it's a pretty easy process. And Kara, who organizes that program, can tell people about all the details. But it's really fun. That's actually how I initially got involved with Ronald House.
Is that right?
Yeah,
that's great.
Volunteering.
Good. Well, Chris, congrats on the big news this week, and great job. And it's nice to see Comcast and Xfinity getting involved with this charity effort.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us on.
Absolutely.
Thank
Anytime. Anytime. Kristen Rutvelt with us today, who is Executive Director of Ronald McDonald Charities, and Chris Duncanson, Area Vice President for Comcast in New Mexico. And we're just underway with the Morning Brew for this Friday Halloween. We'll be back with more in just a moment.